Hello, thank you for joining RasPipKr tutorials. I'm Martin Parker, and in this video I'm going to be continuing with my temperature sensors, triggering my GPIO 18 to start my heating to actually start warming up the house. When it's not cool enough, when it's warm enough, the heating will turn off. And in the last video I did mention about creating a function that would do stuff, but I can do it all in one of these. These are threads that are running that I'm set the scripts checking, so I don't necessarily need it into having it in both, because both of them are going to be running at the same time. So I'm just going to comment that out for now. In fact, I'll just delete it out, I don't need it. So because these are going to be running together, I can do a check in one of these. So if temperature 1 sensor.get, so it's set in there, and I'm checking to see what the value is, and it will come back as a string. So the if it's colder than 26.1, it will turn on the GPIO. Well, it'll set it to low so that it triggers the relay to be on, and if it's not, if it's higher than that, then it will go high. So what I can do here is add into the end of it and put and temperature 2 sensor dot get, so it's getting the actual reading from when this function is actually set in it, and this 2 would be less than or equal to, and we need to have it as a string that we're checking against, 26.1. So if both of these are effectively less than 26.1, the heating will come on. I know that's a high temperature to have your heating set to, but it's just the reading that, where I've got it at the moment. And in fact, I'll bring up my camera. So I'm just going to start my show camera. Yeah, let's bring my camera up. So there is a few seconds delay, because it doesn't effectively save the video footage. It pipes it into FFmpeg to actually play, so there is that delay, and it has to build up something for it to actually play. So as you can see, my Pi is getting rather busy now. So let's get the script running. So there's the relay and the LED. So bring my heating up. So both of these are cooler than the temperature that it's set to as 26.1. So I'm just going to hold this one at the moment. As you can see, it's rising up. So when that gets to 26.2, it jumped off, turned off the relay, but you do have a delay on the camera, so in a couple of seconds that will go off, but you may have heard it through my microphone. I'll just bring that back on the screen. So there, it's gone off. So the temperature for, yep, you might have just heard the relay clicking back on. So in another 5 seconds or so, the LED should come back on. Should be about now. Yep. So there we go. This time I'm going to grab this LED, sorry, not LED. Sorry about that, it just timed out. But that will start dropping down, and then the LED should come back on. But that will go off now because of that delay. It is a little bit of a shame really with that delay time. So my heating now has come back on, and then in 5 seconds, 3, 2, 1, bring on the LED on the camera. That's more than 7 seconds. I think that's probably because my Pi is being rather busy. Yeah, let's stop the camera. So let's chill the Raspberry Pi out for us a bit. So see how that's dropped down. Get rid of that. Right, so I have my heating control effectively working. So what I want to do now is I'm going to increment this. When you press this button, it will go up in 0.5 values, and when you press this one, it will go down in 0.5 values. So I need to get back to the code. And I need to go to the heating menu. So when it triggers that, where's the buttons? There we go. So I need to set a command into here. So I'm just going to bring that down. Inside there, I need to do a command will equal to. Now I might be able to do it as a one-line part in here, but I would rather just do it as a function. So I'm going to come down here and I'm going to call my function set temperature up, and I'm going to create another function called set temp down. Now just write down. Okay, so these functions are going to be pretty much similar. So this one, when you press the button, it will increment up. So the function here is going to be set temp up, and for this one, when you trigger it, you will set it to go down. So I need the command to equal set temp down. Okay, so I've got my buttons assigned now. So what I want to do here is, first of all, I need to get what it currently is. So we've got it as a set text value. So I need to change that to be a text variable. So I'm going to remove that out and put the word variable in first, and I'm going to set this as what shall I call this? Because I've got set temperature there. Yeah, I'll call it set temp var. So there we go. So I'm going to set that. So I need to go right back up here where I created my string variables, and I will put it here. So this is set temp var. and this is a tk.string var for string variable. There we are. Right, so first of all, I need to get what the set temperature variable is. So I'm going to call this as a current variable, I guess, as equals the set temp var dot get, so it's getting the value of it, and that wants to be a float, really, doesn't it? Yeah, because we want to increment our values. So we've got our value that it is, so it's that. So to go up would be to add, so cur var equals cur var plus I'm going to have to put float, I think, possibly, so we'll try that. Not 0.5, so it jumps up in that array amount. So then I need to set the temp var dot set as the new current variable. That should be it. So let's just try that first without putting a number 5 in and see. Oh, what am I doing? It's because I've created a function and it's not doing anything, so I'm just gonna stick pass in there for now, just so it don't moan. And it's causing a problem, and I need to I need to have the search image. It is set to the same thing, isn't it? Set temperature var variable, sorry. I have put it as that. Yeah. That's slightly worrying. I haven't got it set. I haven't set a figure. No. What a wally. So up here, I'm just going to stick a value in. So set temperature variable dot set, so we actually get an amount, and this will be a value. So we'll put this as it were. We'll go with the 24. Yeah, I'll try that. I put it as a string there, so that might cause me a problem. Maybe not. And it is adding up, so I did do it right. Well done me. Super duper. So that's working, so that's awesome. That is a high figure anyhow, but we'll leave it as that, because you don't want your heating that much, do you? Right, so in here I want the same sort of thing, so I'm just going to copy that, and rather than having a pass, I am going to paste that there, and instead I am going to decrease the variable. So that should, and I'm saying should, work. Right, so we can go up and we can go down. Ain't that nice? Super duper. Right, so rather than going by what the temperature is set to, we want to check. Yep, I'm going in the right direction. So rather than being that, I want to check against the set temperature var dot get. Yep. And same over here as well. So this is set temp variable dot get, and now we could effectively change our heating. So clearly that's below. So if I set that to 23.5, we're still above. Click it below 23. I'm going in the wrong direction, aren't I? I need to go up, otherwise it's never going to come on. So that one's 24.5, that one's 24.7, but it is changing. So there, I know me screensaver timed out perfectly just to think that you might thought I were doing some sort of trickery. So if I turn that down, that one's lower, but that one isn't. So if I click above, my heating comes on. Super duper, isn't it? Right, so our heating is up and running. So if I hold on to one of these sensors, I think it's this one. Yep. The perfect timing of a screensaver. So there you go, it's way above. It's going to take a little bit of time to drop back down, so what I'll do is I will increase my temperature. As soon as that goes below, there we go, my heating is on. I never want to see 28 on our temperature in our house though. But you never know what the other people in the house are going to set it for. So that's it for this video. So I've got the buttons to actually increment and also take the variable take into account for the temperature. So that is the heating working as it is. Super. Right, so that's it for this video. Thank you for watching, and catch you in the next one.